New Year's celebrations are just around the corner. Is this something that you should be involved in? Let me give you 2 reasons why I feel you should not be involved with New Year's celebrations. A couple of things that you'll probably have to take a little bit of time and do a little bit of research, but I think you'll find some amazing results if you do. First off, one simple thing, is this really a new year, and why is it a new year? Most oftentimes when you begin to look this up, you'll find out that it has a lot to do with the calendar. In fact, it's the Roman calendar, which is based on that winter solstice at this time of the year, when that sun begins to lengthen its days. Why did they choose to begin the calendar now? Well, it's because of the sun and mythology. You'll find some interesting connections there between the winter solstice, the Roman calendar, and mythology. This is not when God's calendar begins. In fact, God's calendar is just the opposite. It begins in the spring with new life. So check it out. One reason not to celebrate New Year's. All right, let's look at number 2. Number 2, what is the symbolism behind New Year's? What's mistletoe all about anyway? What are all those connections with paganism all about? Look it up. You're going to find some interesting results if you do. You'll find many connections to the origins in sexual practices and paganism. And God has much to say about that. So look up the symbolism, and you'll begin to find some amazing things. Is this something you want to participate in? In fact, is this something that God has something to say about? In fact, He does. There's an interesting passage over in the book of Hosea. Look at Hosea chapter 9. There's some interesting sections of Scripture here. I'm going to read just a little bit from the Message translation. Here's how it begins in verse 1. It says, "Don't party away your life with the heathen." Any of those things sound familiar with New Year's practices? He goes on to say, "You walk away from your God at the drop of a hat. All that party food, it won't fill you up. You'll end up hungrier than ever." He goes on to say, "You'll be starved for God." You see, are we starving ourselves from God for the sake of a good party? Is that what it's all about? Well, check it out. If you begin to check out the real story behind New Year's celebrations, I think you'll find that that's something you won't want to keep, that you won't want to participate in. Check it out. The results will be interesting. That's BT Daily. We'll see you next time.